Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to look at the very foundation of our home, the Zimbabwe Constitution. Think of the Constitution like the ultimate rulebook for our whole national family. We're zeroing in on Chapter 1 today, the founding provisions. Basically, this is the solid ground we build our house on. I'm going to break this down in simple, everyday English so you know exactly what belongs to you.
Look at our beautiful coat of arms here. It represents us as one big, united family playing by the same family rules. If you look closely at the bottom, you'll see three really powerful words: unity, freedom, work, right? These aren't just pretty words painted on a badge, they're the true heart of our country and exactly how we're supposed to live together. So to start building this house together, we've got to ask a simple but honestly a massive question. Who or what actually has the most power in Zimbabwe? Is it the police? Is it the chiefs in our villages? Or maybe the politicians in the capital?
Well, the answer is the Constitution itself. Section 2 talks about the supremacy of the Constitution. And that literally means nobody, not a chief, not a police officer, not even a powerful politician, is bigger than this rulebook. For example, if a local custom says women cannot own land, but the Constitution says they can, guess what? The Constitution wins. The custom is completely canceled out. It's your ultimate shield.
Okay, let's dive a bit deeper. Section 1 says Zimbabwe is a unitary, democratic, and sovereign republic. Now, that sounds complicated, but it just means we are one, free, united family that chooses its own leaders. Unitary means we're in this together, no matter what province you live in. Democratic means you actually have the power to stand in a line and vote for who leads your community. And sovereign? That just means we're totally free to run our own house without outsiders telling us what to do.
Moving right along to Section 3, our shared values, which is really the deep foundation of our house.
You see, our shared house is built on respecting human rights. That means recognizing the basic dignity of every single person and celebrating the rich cultures of the Shona, Ndebele, and really everyone else who calls this land home. Simply put, you deserve respect just because you breathe.
The Constitution also makes it crystal clear that men and women are completely equal in our home. It guarantees fairness for our mothers, our sisters, and our daughters. A boy and a girl have the exact same worth. So this means a daughter has the exact same right to go to school or inherit property as a son. The law protects them equally, no exceptions.
And you know, we always have to remember where we came from. The Constitution actually tells us we must recognize and respect the brave people who fought in the liberation struggle to build this free nation for us. They made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can all live as equals today.
Next up is Section 4, our national symbols. Think of these as the badges of our family.
Our flag that you see flying high, the national anthem we sing at school, our public seal, and the coat of arms, they don't just belong to the government, they belong to you. They're your badges of citizenship, showing the world exactly who we are. Whenever you see these symbols, just remember they represent your supreme rights. All right, let's look at Section 5, the tiers of government, which is all about how our family is managed.
Government basically works in 3 steps. First, you have the national level for the whole country. They make the big decisions. Second, the provincial level for our regions. And third, the local level, which covers our own urban streets and rural village communities.
And what this beautifully illustrates is that government isn't just something far away in Harare. It lives right next door to you. If the road in your village needs fixing, or a borehole needs drilling, or maybe the local clinic is out of medicine, the Constitution gives your local rural or urban council the power to step up and solve it for you. Power flows down to your community.
Moving on to Section 6, our languages, the many voices of Zimbabwe. Now, did you know that our supreme law officially recognizes 16 different languages in Zimbabwe? Seriously, 16! That is absolutely incredible.
We're talking from Shona and Ndebele all the way to sign language for those who cannot hear, plus Tonga, Kalanga, Chewa, and so many more. Every single one of these 16 languages is official and extremely important to our shared family.
And the rulebook promises that the state must treat all these languages fairly. They have to take your language preference into account when talking to you. So if you go to a government office to get a birth certificate or visit a local clinic, they should really try their best to communicate in a way you actually understand. Your voice matters, no matter which of these languages you speak.
Finally, let's look at Section 7, public awareness, or simply spreading the word and knowing your rules.
It's the government's strict duty to promote this rulebook.
They literally have to spread the word everywhere and translate the Constitution into all 16 languages so everyone can understand it. You have a total right to read your rights in your very own mother tongue.
It even has to be taught in our local schools, so our kids grow up really understanding their rights and the strong foundation of our home. It also has to be taught in training for our police and military, because at the end of the day, education is the absolute key to protecting our family rules.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question. Now that you know this powerful rulebook belongs to you and protects you, how will you use this knowledge to protect your community and your everyday life? Remember, absolutely nobody is above the supreme law. It's your right, it's your shield, and it's your foundation. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and above all, keep knowing your rights.